Hello friends and welcome. In today's video we will be cleaning, organizing, decluttering and rearranging some furniture. So I'll be doing a bunch of stuff today, starting with cleaning out my junk closet that has batteries, toothbrushes, light bulbs, etc. And then I'll be completely reorganizing as well as rearranging my daughter's bedroom, giving her a beautiful dresser, and I absolutely love the way her room turned out. But before I even start, something unexpected actually happened. I hardly ever use this bathtub anymore. My babies just throw stuff inside it, as you can see, and things are just left there. So this is what happened. You're probably thinking, how could you ever let that happen? Has it been sitting there for 2 years or something? Absolutely not. I don't know, maybe a week or two. I just don't really use that bathtub that much. My kids use it every once in a while, but either way, we're gonna clean it with everything I have on hand. I'm gonna use this opportunity to test a couple of cleaners. The bathroom cleaner did not work as well as I was hoping it would. So I'm gonna switch to the barkeeper's friend, the pink stuff, and the scrub daddy. I'm gonna try everything. I'm gonna put pink stuff on one side and the barkeeper's friend on the other, and then I'm gonna scrub and see what happens. To my amazement, the pink stuff started working right away. I didn't even have to wait for long, just scrubbed it right off. The barkeeper's friend on the other side is working just as well. I was really surprised. I couldn't pick my favorite. I just had to for the barkeeper's friend to wet the cloth a little bit. I hope this video today gives you a bunch of cleaning and organizing motivation. If that's what you're looking for, help you organize things in your house, tackle your to-do list, and feel great and relax even if you get just one thing done today. At least that's how I motivate myself. I never put more than 1 or 2 big things on my to-do list for the day, and then it just starts like a snowball. So that was a pretty good cleaning start. I'm gonna now switch to my closet. This closet has everything starting from the cleaning supplies to toothbrushes and batteries and even my pregnancy, and I'm not even pregnant and have not been for a year or so. Since I have babies running around, I'm gonna choose to do this organization on my bed. That's just what I find easier, but first I'm gonna have to change the sheets. Also, my name is Jenia and I come from Russia. I am married to my American husband for about 3 years now. We have 2 little babies together, a 2.5-year-old girl and a 1-year-old boy. I love making real-life cleaning and real-life organizing video with an occasional makeover here and there. If you enjoy that kind of motivation and this video, I hope you consider subscribing to this new channel of mine. I'm gonna wash our bedroom blanket now. I'm gonna use some Lysol sanitizer, which I like using for pretty much everything except for my baby's clothes. I also like using cold wash for pretty much almost everything unless it's a really dirty laundry. I find that money saving and safer for the clothes.
Hold up just a minute, been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah, been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore.
Since I'm doing everything on my bed, I'm gonna use this gray blanket to organize things on it. Since I need to wash it later anyway, and I don't feel like organizing things on my clean sheets.
Love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
Just wanted to show those 2 baskets I got from Sam's Club the other day. I was lucky enough to just run into them. I think it was about $15 for 2 of them. I think they're so gorgeous and beautiful, and I haven't decided where to use them yet, but I'm not using them in this closet. I was thinking of using them in my laundry closet, but then nobody would see them and they're so pretty. I want them kind of on display.
Be with someone else if you can't be by yourself. Yeah. problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions.
I have emptied everything from my closet onto my bed. Now I'll go through everything, see what I have, put it into categories, and then go from there.
I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was
I used to buy a bunch of containers for no reason, so now I don't anymore. I only buy them when I need them, but I have a bunch of leftovers, so I'm gonna use them whenever I can. Here is a bunch, and I'm just gonna see what I can do with them. It was actually quite useful to have them while organizing small things like deodorant, putting them on wired shelving because they don't stand straight, so I could use a couple of those containers. Most of the stuff in this closet was actually turning out to be mine, so I'm gonna take a whole shelf to myself, and I'm gonna make some labels in a minute. And for now, my blanket is done washing, so I'm gonna put it from washer into the dryer and dry it on medium temperature.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah. We're almost there, I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed, take me there. We can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah.
So like I was saying earlier, I'm just trying to separate everything into some kind of categories and put all the alike stuff together into containers. For example, all the small items that are to do with teeth, I'm gonna put them into one container, while the toothbrushes that are not going to fit into that container, I'm gonna place somewhere near that container, if that makes sense. And at the end of all of this, I'm gonna end up with one miscellaneous container that is gonna include just my extra stuff. And also I'm gonna end up with a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna throw away, which I'm not going to use obviously, and a couple of things I'm going to donate which are in decent shape, and I'll show it to you a little bit later. I'm just trying to share a little bit of my thought process with you as I'm organizing these things.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait.
Also, when it comes to organizing it on the shelf, obviously I am going to put all the stuff that my babies are not supposed to touch on the upper two shelves. So that makes this just a little bit harder, but we are going to get there. It's going to be perfect.
All my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. We can drive through kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol.
All those containers are gonna go back into the garage where I keep my organizing stuff, and those baskets, I'm just gonna put them somewhere here for now. I'm gonna decide where I'm gonna use them later. I'm just gonna vacuum the closet real quick, as well as the part of the bedroom that I messed up while doing this organizing. We're not cleaning the bedroom today, I'm just cleaning up after my organization so that I can move on to making a couple of labels and show you the finished product, and then we can move on to doing some furniture rearrangement.
Way of how you dwell, I get it. Oh, I'm so tired.
This dresser is a complete mess, but this is not my main project today, and this is just how I clean and what I find works for me. It's not on my agenda today to clean up this dresser. I'm just gonna wipe it down real quick and move on to my next project, which is much higher on my priority today.
When I need it, and you always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself.
Now we're switching to making some labels. I'm going to use my Cricut machine that my mother-in-law gave me for Christmas. I'll just be making 4 labels today out of those tags that I got from Amazon, and I paid $10 for 40 of them. The link is going to be in the description just in case, and I don't get paid for recommending them. Also, before I had a Cricut machine, I used to write on them with chalk. So of course you don't have to have a Cricut machine to use them. And now our closet is ready.
About your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself. And the way of how you dwell, I get it. Don't you get it? Now I'm so tired.
This is the stuff I'm decluttering. My husband gave me an okay to donate that neck massager. And now we're switching to my daughter's bedroom. I'm going to clean it up real fast, and then I'm going to do some furniture rearranging because she doesn't really have space to keep her clothes anywhere. So I'm giving her my dresser because I feel like it matches her style better than mine. And then I'm gonna get myself a new dresser and paint it to match my style. I wanted to mention that I started doing toy rotation literally a couple of weeks ago, but I'm already noticing how much time it saves me to clean up this room. And also I have much less missing pieces for puzzles whenever I do. I also wanted to let you know that if you are liking this video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. It just lets me know that you like this video so that I can make more of them. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel so that you would get notified when my future videos are out, you just hit the red subscribe button. It's completely free and you can always change your mind later. There is no obligations to you. As far as what I'm doing right now is I'm just starting to move some furniture around to see where I'm gonna put the dresser to free up some space for it and just move it around and see what looks good. I was also puzzled for a minute when I was trying to decide whether I should or should not move my daughter's bed. She's 2.5 years old and I don't know if that's going to affect her sleep or the way she feels about the location of it, just affect her in any possible negative way. So I decided to just start moving it a little bit at a time and see her reaction and go from there. Please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments if you happen to have experience of moving a toddler's bed and how it affected them, if it did, in a positive or in a negative way. She actually got pretty excited when I moved the bed a little bit and she continued moving it herself. I think by giving her this dresser, I don't have to worry about the future changing of her furniture. This is just something that she can have for a very long time, even when she grows up. This is an adult dresser and it's got a lot of space. Now I can put her clothes into all the categories I want to, and I'll do that in a minute as well.
They don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground.
Because my husband was leaving somewhere, I just asked him to move the dresser real quick. I didn't have the time to take my stuff out, which is what I'm doing now, and putting her stuff in. I also wanted to mention that when I was given this dresser, it actually looked pretty different from what it looks like now. I put the design on it myself. This is what it used to look like before, and it's actually not that difficult at all to do that design. Since this is a mostly cleaning channel, I wasn't sure if you were any interested in seeing how I did that, but if you are, let me know in the comments and I'll include a little tutorial in one of my next videos. So when it comes to the new dresser, I decided to organize it the following way. I decided to put all of the tops in one drawer, kind of separating them by short sleeve and long sleeve. Then all of the bottoms in a different drawer, shorts, pants, and some underwear. And then I decided to pull out all of the pajamas, matching ones as well as nightgowns, and put them all into a different drawer since she has so much space now. And the last drawer I decided to dedicate to the sheets and blankets. She also has some clothes hanging in her closet that will be dresses and something that I actually need to go through and organize that as well, but that will be another day, not today. If you have any other or better ideas for organizing kids' clothes, especially with less space, which I used to struggle with a lot before this dresser, I would love it if you let me know in the comments. I'd always appreciate new ideas or learning something new, especially when it comes to organization.
Come a little bit closer, yeah. To all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in.
My daughter is actually not typing anything serious. She's playing with my non-working old laptop. But you'll be surprised how much dirt this vacuum is gonna get out of this room alone. This is a Dyson V10 and I got it from Costco. I actually asked my husband to give it to me for Christmas a few months before Christmas, so that was a pretty special present to me. Their batteries do run out pretty fast though. It takes me about half an hour to an hour to run out of my battery. I don't know, maybe it's just my vacuum, but I just keep it on charger at all times and it doesn't bother me that much. Since I personally don't normally vacuum the whole house all in one go, I normally take it room by room with little breaks in between. So all in all, those cordless vacuums are a little bit pricey, but they're definitely worth it so much. In case this is something you are looking into but have not quite made up your mind whether or not you need it. Also, I just wanted to mention that nothing is sponsored in this video. I do not get paid for recommending anything that I'm using in this video or ever.
Here's to the memories. Cheers to who used to be. Your friend said that you left me. I'm glad that's what you believe. So all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell goodbye. U-G-L-I, you'll never see me cry. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
I showed the empty vacuum before I started vacuuming this room, and still this vacuum got this much dirt. I'm gonna be honest, I do not vacuum every day, but every 3 days, 4 days, at least once a week I do. I love this vacuum.
Thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time.
So this is how our room turned out today. I hope you like it. I love it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and thank you so much for stopping by. This video is coming to an end now. I hope to see you in my next one.
Thinking about him all the time. I can get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah.